P found what good. It's your man, Ocean the Ghost. We back at it. And I appreciate you for being here very much. I very much appreciate your time for stopping by. That's really what's up. I appreciate it. Um, right now, I'm on a I'm on a mission for truth and understanding, and you definitely can go on this journey and this mission with me. But I'm trying to understand about the most controversial figure in the history of man, Jesus. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to understand who exactly this Jesus person was. And I already done came to the conclusion that Jesus was a black man. That's the foregone conclusion. But that now I'm trying to get to the gist of who exactly is this black Jesus. And I figure the easiest way, not the easiest way, but a good place to begin. Let's be careful with our word, right? A good place to begin to understand about Black Jesus. This is this is research I'm about to do on my own, but definitely not the end of who Jesus is, but a good place for me to start accumulating the information that I need to know about Jesus. Is I'm gonna start in the Bible, and of course, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna take what I read out of this Bible and dissect it with my frame of mind so that I can see exactly who Black Jesus is. Cause I'm trying to live in it. I'm trying to follow in their footsteps. Yeah, I'm blowing the trees. I think Black Jesus, if he didn't blow the trees, I don't think he had a big problem. It did Black Jesus. This the real Jesus, okay? And so yes, I'm blowing the tree. I don't smoke no cigarettes and no tobacco products and shit. In real life, I don't do that shit. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I thank you to the most powerful, and thank you to the forces that are working with me right now in my favor. Cause I was like, how can I learn about who Jesus is, right? So I'm like, I don't even know nothing. I ain't never studied the Bible, bro. I'm being told Ocean to go tell the truth is the name of my shit. I ain't never studied the Bible, bro. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Exactly how to move around. I don't know how to just flip to the book. You say Luke, flip to Luke. I might have to look in the table of content to find out what Luke at. Do you understand what I'm just saying? I ain't never studied the Bible. But I do know that what I did, let me tell you what I said, I'm just gonna flip. I'm just gonna see what page I land on. You know what I mean? That's what I did. I flipped. I started reading. I flipped on the first page, but that wasn't nothing that I couldn't really touch on that. But then I flipped again to this page, and then I remember something that my wife told me. She was like, if it's in red in the Bible, there's supposedly something that Jesus actually said. And I flipped with the second time I flipped to the page, and there was a lot of red on it. So I'm like, I'm trying to get to know this Jesus character. This is all supposedly his sayings. Maybe we can start getting to the bottom of it right now in the beginning. You know what I mean? So it's like we all know. Maybe you don't know. But Jesus, when he taught the people, so-called the masses, some people say it wasn't the masses. That we're not getting into neither here nor there what your preconceived notions of Jesus is. We got a slight idea, but we finna see exactly. But further along to my point, Jesus, he taught in parables. So I ran into an interesting parable, and I would like for you to, follow me for a second or a minute of two as I read these particular verses. And if you would like to know where these verses come from, so you could double check. I'm in the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter, right? And I'm gonna start at the 24th verse, and I'm gonna go through the 30th verse, and we're gonna just dissect and see what exactly is supposed to be the point that's getting across out of this. So I'm gonna get into it. He presented another parable, then saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while men were sleeping, his enemy came and sowed tares also among the wheat and went away. But when the wheat sprang up and bore again, then the tares came evident too. And the slaves of the landowner came and said unto him, Sir, did you sow good seed in your field? How then does it have tares? And he said to them, an enemy has done this. And the slave said to him, do you want us to go and gather them up? But he said, no. Let while you are gathering the tares, you may root up the wheat with them. Allow both to grow together until the harvest, and the time of the harvest. I will say to the reapers, first gather up the tares and bind them in bundles and burn them up, but gather the wheat into my barn. So, okay, it's heavy. Okay. So let's see what exactly just happened right there. So he said you can compare this. You can compare life, cause heaven can be on earth right here, but you can compare life to a man that's sowing good seeds. You know what I mean? So you sow your seed, but your enemy come behind you when you ain't looking and also sow the bad seed. So inside that harvest, you're gonna have some good fruit, and you're gonna have some bad fruit. So, and he decided, and the slave wanna or his servants or whatever. I really don't like the word slave, but whatever. This shit was wrote a long time ago. Whatever. We're gonna manipulate the system to where we can make it work for us. All right. But the slave, he want them to go out into the field and pull the tails up, but he be like, no, don't do that, cause you might fuck my wheat up. So what we gonna do is we're gonna wait till the harvest. And when the harvest comes, you gather all the tails first. Or we gonna have the reapers gather all the tails first, cause you reap what you sow. So he gonna have the reapers gather all the tails first, bundle them up, tie them up, burn it, and then you go gather the wheat and bring it in the barn. So we just making sure we keeping up with exactly what's going on. And so, and just before we move too much further, before I get into what I got to say about it, I do want to it's explained. This particular parable right here is explained. And I never knew that. I didn't know when I read his first parable that he was going to explain it right here. But I got to do it justice in that particular fashion. So we got to let him. I was going to try to just explain what I thought it was saying until I read a little further over on the next side of the page, and seen that the tares parable is explained for you. So we're going to just see. Let's just read. But that was verse 24 through 30. Then the explanation is Matthew 13, verse 36, and let's see exactly what it said. Then he left the multitude and went into the house, and his disciples called him, saying, explain to us the parable of the tares in the field. And he answered and said, the one who sows good seed is the Son of Man, and the field is the world. And as for the good seed, those are the sons of the kingdom, and the tares are the sons of the evil one. So let me read. I'm gonna come back to that. And the field is the world. Oh no, let's see. And the enemy who sold them is the devil. And the harvest is the end of the age. And the reapers are angels. Therefore, just as the tares are gathered and burned up with fire, shall it be the end of an age. The Son of Man will send forth his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all of the stumbling blocks and those who commit lawlessness. And we ain't talking about the motherfucking police law, but and will cast them into the furnace of fire, and that place shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has ears, let them hear. So basically, when Black Jesus came here, and he was trying to warn. He was trying to warn. It was a warning, and also it was a exclamation at the same time. So I guess he was exclaiming to us that we are the sons of the kingdom. And it's a warning to the evil ones that you done did so much shit to this particular group of people and kept your foot on their neck so fucking long and held them down to the point where it's coming a real time soon where you're gonna have to reap what you done sowed. All of the devilment, all of the evilness you done put into this world, it's coming back full throttle. And what it's also saying is it's saying a lot of shit. Cause it ain't just, thank you, big guy. It ain't just, no black and white thing, but a lot of it got to do with that. But it's a lot of us that look like us, but operate from a mind frame and a standpoint of being one of them. That ain't good neither. You could get, it's according to the seed that you sow, what come back to you. And if you out there sowing bullshit, you got bullshit coming back. It's a guarantee. You can press it down, fold it up, boomerang it, it's coming back to you. I guarantee you. And this is such a, I enjoy just trying to figure out who this guy was, man. This guy Jesus. Cause like I said, he was such a, I can't even say was, he is such a controversial figure in time, like for the simple fact that Christians think that you gotta worship Jesus, he the Messiah, but Muslims feel like he wasn't necessarily to be worshipped, but he was to be an example of how the fuck to be and how to live. So, and I try to come to this thing. I try to come to this thing with a definitely a black first, realistic point of view. And like I said, I'm just trying to figure out basically in my life, in my particular path moving forward, what would Black Jesus do in my situation so that I can make my situations be more appropriate and be more, desirable for me and the people that surround me. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I was really set free the other day when I listened to Farrakhan when he said what he said, bro. When he came with that was a heavy line. That was a heavy line that Farrakhan said, bro, when he said that. I was listening to the live stream the other day and I was like, what? But he said that if you truly know Jesus, then you can't be oppressed. And I felt any chain, any burden, anything that ever felt like it could hold me down. And this shit going on with me. But anything that ever felt like it could hold me down, it was lifted off of me. Cause he said the title of the sermon was Jesus is key. Jesus is the key. And he is the key to understanding not only who Jesus is, not Jesus Christ, but Jesus the Christ. You understand? It's a difference. Jesus Christ, like, oh, that's his last name. That's how he signed his name. Jesus, J. Christ. No, Christ is his title. And, you know, I ain't even going to try to even get into everything that entail being the Christ, but he personified it. He was God on earth. So, you know, I'm trying to, but with him being God on earth, get what that means? You and I, we got the same privilege to being God on earth. If we could master ourselves. And I thank Black Jesus right now, cause I'm just talking and I'm just being a vessel right now and he coming through me. And I feel good about the shit that I'm saying because I know it's some real shit that it's a message that he will push. Bringing our people together and, you know, showing the power that we possess as individuals, but more so the power that we possess as, you know, in solidarity with each other. So I definitely ain't on no religious kick. I'm like I said, I'm inside this Bible. Somebody just gave me this Bible the other day, bro. Somebody was like, I was already in my mind going, like, oh yeah, it's time for the Black Jesus movement. Cause, you know, I'm out here trying to do the YouTube shit. I'm trying to get some shit to catch on. I ain't gonna lie, but but I wanted to catch on for the simple fact that it's truthful and it's a positive message. So I'm like, well, what is it? What the fuck am I missing? Cause I know I got the skill and the vernacular for this shit. Maybe I'm trying to prove the wrong point. So then I'm like, that when I came up with like, yeah, I'm pushing Black Jesus for the this ain't no gimmick though. I believe that Black Jesus is a real thing, and what the fuck would he do in all of these situations? So that's what's driving me from this point forward. Cause Black Jesus don't operate from no selfish standpoint. Black Jesus operate from a standpoint of how can I positively affect this whole situation? And how can I leave this place better than it was when I got here? So that's where we at with it. It ain't no soft shit. It ain't no turn the other cheek shit. But it like, you know, amongst our people, let's be brothers. Let's be brotherly love, sisterly love, and all of that. But you know, we not gonna be no fool for nobody. Black Jesus wasn't no fool for nobody. Black Jesus flip over the table. Black Jesus turn the water to wine, nigga. We got capabilities of doing all of that because we created in the image of God. And I'm gonna stand on that. And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna basically leave it right there too, man. You know, I enjoy doing this. And if you enjoy coming through here checking on my shit sometime, drop a like. I very much appreciate it, man. It's your guy, man. Ocean the Ghost. Every time you come in here, it's another dosage of the truth. It's just my version of the truth, all right? That's how we rocking. I very much appreciate your time. Come back again. and we'll do this shit again.